Hi everyone. So in this session, we are going to see sentiment analysis in Python. So in order to do a sentiment analysis of a particular paragraph or a particular statement in social network, in social media such as Twitter, Facebook, or even Instagram, we can use the natural language toolkit as part of the Python, and also the VADER sentiment analysis uh, system. So that is available. Okay. So this VADER is actually VADER. It is Valence Aware Dictionary for Sentiment Reasoner. So as you can see, this is a research paper of 2019. It is a conference paper. So in this paper actually aims at using this Valence Aware Dictionary for Sentiment Reasoner to classify the sentiments that is expressed in Twitter data. So similar to this, there are many research works that has been carried out using the VADER work. So it is as part of the natural language toolkit, that is the NLTK of the Python. So the result will be similar to this. It will yield out a compound variable, so that will range from 0 to 1. Actually, if it is a negative value, then it is negative, and if it is greater than 0.5, then it means it is a positive, or if it is equal to 0.5, then it is neutral. So such a way we can predict the particular sentiment using of any paragraph. So this is a research paper that is focused on using this VADER system. So similarly, this is an Elsevier paper from Expert Systems with Applications, and in this paper also you can see the VADER sentiment analysis is done, and the SVM classification algorithm is used for predicting the sentiment. So this video explains how you can use the VADER sentiment analysis system in your Python program. So for this, I've just prepared a Google Colab notebook that I will be sharing with this video. You can feel free to check it out, and you can use it in your applications. So as I already mentioned previously, Valence is the Valence Aware Dictionary Sentiment Reasoner. So it is a lexicon and rule-based sentiment analysis tool. Okay, so it is part of the NLTK that is specifically attuned for getting the sentiments expressed in social media. So VADER uses a combination of the sentiment lexicon, and it is also done with the help of lexical features. So based on some words, it is split into several tokens, and these are generally labeled according to their semantic orientation. So based on the meaning that is categorized into either it is a positive or a negative, or even whether it is a neutral. So VADER can not only tell whether the statement is a positive or a negative, but it can also tell you whether it is a neutral statement also. So this system will be very much useful for analyzing the sentiment of your customer when they post any particular feedback or any information in the social media. If for example a customer tweets about a particular experience on an airlines from Chennai to Mumbai, so such a tweet can be used to know whether the person is positively speaking, or whether he is negatively giving the tweet, posting the tweets. So such a way we can identify whether the customer is satisfied with our service or not. So this can be applied in many other ways. Okay, this is just a simple example that I just told that came across my mind. So in order to make the VADER sentiment analysis toolkit, you need to use the GitHub link that I will display here. So this is the VADER sentiment. So this is a library. This is actually a toolkit. So you can directly install it in your Python system that you're using. So this is the original GitHub repository of the VADER sentiment. So in order to install this, you just need to have, wait a second, let me just open the installation. Okay, so in order to install this VADER sentiment, you can use the pip command. That is a pip command in your Python command terminal. Okay, so the command prompt or the terminal. So you can directly type in pip space install space VADER SENTIMENT. So VADER sentiment. So here the V is small and S and the sentiment is capital. So such a way we can either install it or even upgrade the VADER sentiment to the latest version. So using similar commands as shown in the screen. Pip install upgrade VADER sentiment. So once you do this, you can work with the VADER sentiment in your Python notebook. So remember, I already told you in the previous videos that we can run the terminal commands in the command in the notebook, Jupyter notebook itself, by simply by adding an exclamation mark at the beginning. So I'm just doing this, and when I run this, it will look for the indices, okay, and after that it will collect the VADER sentiment, and it will start downloading the package, and it will install, and you can see that it is successfully installed VADER sentiment 3.3.2. so that is the version that I am currently using. So this is the version I am using to demonstrate in this video, and in the next coding, let me just explain it to you line by line. So from VADER sentiment, okay, there is a VADER sentiment. We install that, we import that class, and the class that we are going to import is sentiment intensity analyzer. So this sentiment intensity analyzer is a class that gives you the values or the suggestions, okay, whether it is a positive, whether it's a negative, whether it's a neutral, and what are the compound score, okay. Compound score actually means that the overall sentiment of the phrase, okay. So the overall sentiment of what the customer is saying in the Twitter page. So this sentiment and intensity analyzer, we are using this class in this function. So the function that we will create is that we are defining a function. The function is sentiment underscore score, and we give the sentence here. Okay, so we just pass in the sentence here, and the particular sentiment analysis is done, and the output is displayed, whether it is a neutral, whether it is a negative, whether it is a positive, and even the overall or the compound scores that we get. Okay, so the first step is to before proceeding to the sentiment analysis using VADER system is that we need to create the sentiment intensity analyzer object. So this is the SID object, so the sentiment intensity analyzer, so SID object. So next we need to find the polarity scores. So it is just it is very simple. You can directly use this SID underscore obj, that object, and we can call the method, the function polarity underscore scores, and we pass in the sentence here. So this sentence is carried out from this parameter sentiment scores, and this it is passed to this function. Okay, so the sentiment dictionary, this function polarity scores is returning a particular set of dictionary. So dictionary will be having a set of values, name value pair. Okay, so dictionary will be having value for neutral, for positive, for negative, and for even for compound. Okay, so we just print the statement. Okay, remember that this is the dictionary. So the overall sentiment dictionary is, we just display the entire dictionary. So I will be showing the output. Okay, it is similar to this research paper. This research paper has shown a particular output. So as you can see, this is a sentiment scores of the tweets using the VADER. Okay, so similar to this dictionary, we will be getting the result. Okay, so next one is the we print the sentence was rated as whether it is negative. So in order to show whether it is negative, we just give it as sentiment dictionary, and we give neg, and this value ranges from 0 to 1, so it is multiplied by 100 in order to get the percentage. So after that we concatenate with percentage, and we add negative. So similarly for neutral, we use name neu, that is new for neutral, sentiment dictionary of new, so it will be having the values of the neutral value. So and it is once again multiplied by 100 because it is not a percentage. So and after that neutral word is concatenated, and after that for positive also the same dictionary is used to get the values of the positive key. So we have the new neg and POS. So these are the all the keys that correspond to the values of the neutral, negative and positive respectively. So next we print the sentence overall rated as, whether this in particular sentence is overall rated as neutral or negative or positive. So we just find out that using the following commands. So we check whether the compound, that is there is another word such as compound, that is another key that is compound in the dictionary. Remember this research paper, it is having neg, neu, pos, and it is also having compound. Okay, so this compound value suggests that the overall the overall sentiment of the statement. Okay, so we check whether the compound is greater than 0.05, so then it means it is a positive, and when it is lesser than or equal to minus 0.05, then it means it is a negative, and otherwise whether it is a neutral, when it is neutral, otherwise it is just displays as neutral. Okay, so this is the way we can define this function, and we can call this function to run the VADER sentiment analysis tool. So as this will be not installed in my system, I just need to re-download it. So let me just press control enter. I'm just pressing the control enter, and as you can see it is starting to download. Okay, so this error is because it is not installed previously. So I just take this here and I run the first statement, that is pip install VADER statement, and it is looking for the indices. It is collecting the VADER sentiment and it is installed. Okay, so in the next statement I'm just running this function. Okay, so as you can see it is successfully built, and in the first statement, okay, we give that this session is going to be interesting. So this is an expectation. So this session will be going to be interesting. So such a type of statement is the sentence is given here, and we find the sentiment scores. We are just calling the user defined function that we have defined earlier. So this is a sentiment underscore score. So that sentiment underscore scores is a function that we will be calling for the sentence. So the sentence is the session is going to be interesting. So we just call the function call the function and pass in the sentence as the parameter. So as you can see, the overall sentiment dictionary is negative, it is 0, neutral is 0.69, and it is positive, so 0.31. So the compound is 0.4019. So it means that the sentence is 0% negative, 69% maybe it can be neutral, or 31% it can be positive, and the overall sentence is rated as it is positive. So hence because it is greater than or equal to 0.05, so hence it is rated as overall positive. So similarly, study is going on as usual. So this is next statement. So remember that this is a neutral statement, and negative, neutral and positive, you can see all the values as neutral is 1.0, so the rest of the values are 0, so hence it is neutral. So the third statement is that I am very sad today. So that means that negative words are there. So negative words are there in the statement, so hence the overall statement will be negative, and the sentence will be rated 45.9% negative, and the sentence is rated for 54.1% neutral. So that means that other than sad, there are no negative words in the statement, so hence it is neutrally given here. And overall, when you compare this compound value, it is lesser, that is lesser than minus 0.52, so that means that it is overall rated as negative. So similarly, I just input a particular text from my Twitter page. So let me just open it to you. Okay, so you can open any Twitter page, any page that that you are having. Okay, so let me just open it. Okay, so as you can see, this an example test that a sword that's never tested in a battle fails to be agile and sharp. Only through countless battles and war the sword becomes a pride. So otherwise it loses its purpose and shine. There is no destiny for the sword. So it's just a worthless piece of metal. So this is a tweet that I have posted earlier in my Twitter page. So one second. So you can just go ahead and copy any statement, any tweet you have. Okay. So you can just copy whatever you want, and you can directly go and just okay, as this is a sample input that I have given here. So let me just run this statement. Okay, so it means that str equal to input of enter the text from Twitter. So this will get the input and pass it as a string to the str. So when I press it here, and it means that the okay, so this I copied from the from my Twitter page. Okay, so and when I paste it here, and the overall sentence is rated as positive. Similarly, when you have some other statement for you to test, you can directly copy from Twitter, okay, or any other social media. So it means that as the example text that I have here is it is showing that the overall sentence is rated as negative. So such a way the sentiment analysis can be done in Python using the VADER sentiment analysis toolkit. This is a natural language toolkit NLTK package. So this will help you in sorting out in identifying the sentiment of your customers for the for your products, for your services, and all the things that you're posting in the social media. So you can check with the coding, and you can directly integrate it into your systems. Okay, so this is the original GitHub link, and I have already shown how to install the VADA sentiment. And if you have any doubts in here, feel free to comment in the comment boxes below. And if you really think that this session, the machine learning series, is helpful, and you're learning a lot from these videos, please feel free to share your comments at the comment box. If this is helpful, kindly share the video, help me subscribe more, and give a like if you really think that I deserve this like for this video, and this will help me motivate to create a lot of content in the future. So okay, that's all for now. So if you're having any other queries or doubts, you can feel free to post it in the comment box, and I will be replying you as soon as I see it. Okay, thank you. I hope this session will be useful, and you will be learning a bit of the sentiment analysis in Python. And thank you very much. I will join you in the next video. Thank you.